What's up, guys? Beastly Fry here again with another video. I hope this video helps you out a lot. I was watching a live stream yesterday of someone who plays a Future Fight, Redemption Mode, Redemption Gaming, or Juan. I don't know how you know him. I'll link his videos in the description. But again, what he does is he looks at some IGNs when you send them in, so you can look at your roster and see how tell you what you should be working on, because his roster is completely full. Everyone's 6-star mastery as of right now. Other than all of his world bosses, I think he needs like to do maybe 2 or 3 more, and then he'll have a full roster. Anyway, so what he did, he noticed my Moon Knight yesterday. He looked at this. He wanted to know what my ISO was at. I have Blessing of Asgard. Maybe I'll tell him. I told him I forgot. Not the best one for Moon Knight. He doesn't really need the speed. He'd do better with an attacking ISO set. But again, it's not something that's too important to me. Maybe later I'll change it. But he noticed that here over where it says over in the near the details, your bio for your character, it says rank, level, physical attack, physical defense, energy defense, HP, and ability. He noticed that mine said yesterday that it said instead of 10,163, it was like a 8,000 and some change. And he showed me his Moon Knight, and his was slightly higher, was around like 8-9 something, or even just over 9,000. And I was wondering, that's really weird why his is stronger than mine, and mine's tier 2 and his wasn't. So I made sure I went to check my gears here. So if you don't already know to do this, make sure you do this. To fit these gears that you can change, it was lower. So this particular first one here, physical attack by level, it was at like 46% or something like that. Really low number. Over if you could check by the right here, it says physical attack by level 45% to 52.5%, right? So it's about 7.5% difference you can get with your characters when they're attacking, or HP or defense, anything like that. So all these others are physical attack. Make sure you want to change them to that or whatever your character needs. And this particular one here, I had to change, and then it went all the way from like a really low 8,000 to 10,163. So about 2,000 gain just from changing that one gear. So I'm going to give you an example here of another character. I'm going to use my Sirog. I noticed, again, this is one of those things I noticed. Energy attack is 11,376. Okay, is my energy attack here. So we go into the gears, and we notice that the first gear here is all attack. Not the one in orange, the one in blue, the first one in blue. So we need to change a few of these, actually. So this should not be here. It's a low percentage as well. It's the second slot. You don't want it to be in the second slot. You want it to be in the first slot. So what we're going to do is we're going to remember that number 11,376, and we're going to change this to this needs to be energy attack by level, and we need to go for a higher number. So 50.7. That's a pretty good number. We're also going to change this bottom one, the second bottom, this one as well. This one I'm going to put as all attack. So if you're not already doing this to your gears, you gotta make sure you're doing it, because you're losing out on on some characters a lot of points. So now we just changed 2. That number now is 11,406. So about 40, right? Is that 40? It's about 40 points right there that I just changed. And again, every character is different and depends on what it's for. So HP by level. Okay, so these HPs I'm also going to change. Okay, so HP by level, the first one is good, 190. So the range will be anywhere from 165 to 192.5. So that's like that's also that's like a 40%, almost 40% range that you can have higher or lower HP, or whatever gear you're changing. And these other ones, these other HP by levels are not so good, because they're in the wrong slot. First of all, they should just be here, and these should regularly be just regular HP. Alright, so we're going to change these right now. We're going to look at this number. The number for Sirog's HP is 15,825. Oops. All right. 15825 is the number. Oops, I went all the way back out. Okay. So we got to make sure we change this right now. So the first one's good. We don't need to change that. But this one we need to change. And we're only looking for one, so we're going to hit the auto change. HP, it's already on there. And I'm just going to hit auto change and wait for an HP to pop up. There we go. 298 was the number there. And again, we're going to change the last one as well. These get costly, guys. When your character is a high rank like this, and that's really the only time you really need to change it. When your character has a high rank, it's the only time these really help that much. But if you're doing it to characters that are like 2, 3, or even 4-star, it really doesn't help that much. It's pretty much just pennies at that point. It doesn't really matter how much they're really leveling up. It only really matters when they're a 6-star. And when they're like a higher rank, they have a lot of gears already. So we're going to change this again. The HP, remember that number was 15,825. So there's another HP. And make sure your gears are right. So now it's 16,480. That's what was that? 1,000? Almost 1,000. Wait, no, it was 15,825. So it was about 700 difference between those numbers. Okay, so here we are. We have a skill cooldown. So if you're not already doing it, change these gears. Okay, and you'll see vast improvements in your characters. The first one should be towards your attacking. Okay, either all attack or either energy or physical attack. The way you can tell is by what your character says here. Their first attack here, the energy attack, is 11,406. That's the one you make sure you want to do energy attack. When it says something different, for example, like Hulkbuster, his is physical attack. And we can look at Hulkbuster here. His physical attack is only physical attack plus 11. Alright, sorry, I had to pause the video. We're going to change this physical attack, this first one here, to physical attack by level. Okay, again, this is a must. So this number is 11,056. Alright, so let's change this here. Go into it. First one needs to be physical attack by level, because he's a physical attacker. And we got a 48. Oh, that was energy attack. Let's go, come on. There we go. Alright, it's at 45.2, so it's literally the lowest number. One of the lowest numbers. Let's see if it made us worse. Actually helped us because the first physical attack, it wasn't by a level. So that number went up by like 20. But again, that's pretty low. We need it to be a higher percentage. So physical attack by level. Let's get this almost to 50. We should get it to 50. 40, so I want it to 1%. Are you kidding me? Alright. His roll here. Just keep rolling until you hit the number. This first one isn't a big deal, guys. It only costs 1,000 per switch. But if it's switching 10 times, it's going to cost you 10,000. But again, it gets much more costly when you try and change the ones on the bottom. So 48.7. What was I changing? Oh, the physical attack. Now it's at 82. So from the original 56, it's now at 82. Again, I'm going to go a little bit higher with this. It's only at 48.7. I want to hit at least 50. So hopefully we can find a 50 before I go bankrupt. There we go, 51.3. So let's see what the number is now. 1184 is the number now, so it was 1156, so it's gone up about 30. Well, so I guess the real number will be 28. But again, if yours was not a percent by level, make sure you change it to that, because you'll see a lot of difference. For this particular one, it didn't help very much because all the other ones are right where they need to be. Unless these should be physical attack or auto attack. Let's actually try it out. I will risk it for you guys. So I'm going to do this one. So again, his physical attack. Yeah, it's physical. Okay. Oops, I went all the way out. Alright. So the physical attack Oops, that's why I couldn't find it. It's 1184. Okay. We're going to change this one right here. See if auto attack is better than physical attack. Let's change this. Again, physical attack is what we need. Okay, so we're going to change this. 10,000 every single switch here. So this is what gets costly, guys. Yeah, 163. I think that's better, right? Well, I'm going to find out. 1175. See, alright, so it didn't help. All attack will be better in this situation. Oops, that was defense. So, again, that's not really a big deal. And I'll change that later again, because, again, it's not a big deal. But when this is not by level, it's a really big deal. Alright, guys? So make sure when you're trying to find out why your characters are a little bit weaker, just go through them, make sure the first one at least is by level. See, this one, it's a low number, physical attack by level, 46%. We know it can go all the way up to 52%. So I'm going to change this one last one for you guys. So the number right now is 9535. And let's see if we can get a higher number here. So physical attack by level. No, 46. Bad. Energy, 2, 1. Damn it. Do it again. Again, a low number. Need to auto change this physical attack by level. 48.8. Again, still a low number here. It went up only 1. So we're going to try and go up a little bit more. Oops, I hit physical attack. That's going to dramatically lower it. Actually, that's a good example here. 9514. So, you get this physical attack by level. $48.7. Alright. I think that's good enough right now. 9536. I'm going to just leave it there, because I don't want to make this a 20-minute video. 176. Actually, I'll just do one last one, because this is a low number. Alright, actually, this is... Alright, this will be the last one. So, you can see this says dodge recovery rate, and this one is a low percentage. Let's see how high we can get this number up. So, it's going to start at 19,213. Let's see where we can get it here. Okay, so we're going to get this one to a higher percentage. There it is. Hopefully we get to around the 190-ish. There we go. 188 is fine. We need to make this an HP. Again, when you're looking for only one, it makes you want to roll. If you're looking for more than one, either critical damage or critical rate, they don't really matter too much. You want to just hit the regular one. You don't need to spend so much. Recovery rate. We need to make this HP. It's very rare that you'll hit this and it won't pop up, and it looks like it's not going to. So, yeah, so we gotta do it one more time. Hopefully. There we go. Alright, so this definitely should dramatically change the number. Alright, so now it was 19,213, now it's 20,227. So that's like 1,000. Right? That's about 1,000. So it went up about 1,000 just from changing a few gears. So making sure these weren't dodged, they're not, everything else like that. So if you're not already doing this, guys, make sure you're doing it. Make sure you go to your characters. Only do it on the characters that have a higher gear. You're not going to see much dramatic change when you do it on a character with such low gears, because their level's not high enough. So make sure, again, you're doing it on characters that actually can benefit from it. Let's see Iron Fist here, what his is. 50.7, so that's a very good one. This could be changed. 177 can go again a little higher. But again, his gears are so low, it's not going to matter too much. But that's about it. So I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.